training camp has started. It's not getting you hyped for it, then you probably haven't been paying attention, which is fine. That's what we're here for, because we do all the work for you, and you can just listen to us. And
if y'all not gonna get hyped for that shit, then quit going to fucking camp so we can get the tickets, because you selfish bastards don't leave nothing for us.
Yeah,
it's true.
It's all the fair weather fans that aren't going to care unless they're doing good anyway. So.
You're like, I've been a Texans fan my whole life. And it's like, I didn't see you at the game last year, so you're lying.
It's like you have not been a Texas fan your whole life, bitch, because you're like 65 and the Texans are not.
The Texans were a thing when I was 9 years old, and the Texans have been a thing for 21 years now.
Oh, that's funny. That's weird. All right. Looking at players, we did say in a past video the wide receiver room was the one that we were kind of keeping an eye on, the competition over there. Who has been a surprise, I guess, for y'all on, I guess, the wide receiver room? I know Amari Rodgers, he has to be waived, so he's gone now.
Fuck that guy. Like he DeAndre Hopkins himself. It's like, how are you going to say that you're going to take a chance on yourself and you're going to – is there another wide receiver room easier to make a roster than the Texans? I don't think.
Maybe.
You fucking suck if you don't think you can make it here. I think maybe he's just dumb and the playbook was too much for him.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think you had told me off camera the other day, it was like that playbook is legit, like
ridiculous.
Like a lot
That's
of
what
players,
Dalton Schultz said. They were like, this playbook is like deep. Like, there's some shit going on in it.
Yeah.
But they all said like it's kind of tailor made for CJ Stroud and what he does. So I was like, all right, cool.
A name that keeps getting brought up, and it's kind of interesting because we talked about him being a great blocker as a receiver, but at the end of the day, it was, I believe, Noah Brown is.
I heard he been busting ass.
Yeah,
like bad.
Well,
from what I understand, like day one and day two, they started all the vets. Noah started in the slot. Robert was on the outside. Collins was on the outside, and like supposedly he's just like fucking people up. So I like it.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, we knew the blocking was there, but now that you can see what he can do, especially with QB1 CJ Stroud, it's looking nice. Another one, I mean, we all kind of knew it. Tank Dell, even though how small as he was, the connection of him and CJ, you can see them working on it well. And it's just growing. You see that a lot with young quarterbacks. They get a weapon that they like, or a person that starts to grow with them in practice and you know, as time goes on. And he's starting to look like he's not only going to be a special teams weapon as what we're going to really use him for, but also he could be a nice receiver for CJ when needed.
That's what makes me think that Robert Woods might not make this team.
Yeah.
Because like we talked about it right before we started, like Mechie had like a killer fucking highlight. Okay. Yeah. So if Noah Brown's doing good, he stays. If Tank does good, he stays. I haven't really heard anything bad about Collins, so that means that he's probably doing as equally bad or as good. Hutchins, he had like a killer catch on day one, and he's fucking good. They're not getting rid of him. So, I don't know, bro. Would you rather play Mechie on the outside or Robert Woods? Be honest. That's my point.
Yeah, Mechie. Like, I know Robert Woods can play, but I'd rather go with I'd rather go with the young one, though.
No, I'm saying, like, we don't know what, like, he hurt himself. He looked like shit.
I know. I'm basing it off of what he's done in the past already.
Oh, so that's where you fuck up. Because that you lose getting, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You don't pay for somebody's resume. Like, what the fuck can you do? We need all the help we can get there. At the very least, I know Mechie's going to go.
Yeah.
But my point is like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm saying, like, fuck that. I'll cut Robert Woods. Unless yeah, seriously. Because if I'm going to try to find out who can do something, because, like, it's so uncertain, like, you don't know if he's healthy or not is my point. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if you're going to take a gamble to find, like, if you're going to take a flyer on something, just do it on Mechie. Fuck it. Yeah. You could pay that fool to sit on sideline, but not play.
Which is why I said I know he could play, but at the end of the day, I'd rather go with the young one because, like you just said, he was hurt. We don't know how healthy he is and everything, so I'd rather go with the young one.
Nah, see, my issue is I get real fired up about that shit because now you're taking first team reps.
Yeah,
I don't like that. That's a problem for me.
And for me, like, do y'all think it would be okay, like you said it, if he's just in the background, like he's the leader of the wide receiver room as a vet,
I'm
but
good with that.
he's not taking the first team reps because you're giving the playing time to your younger guys who are going to surely develop with your young quarterback.
you mean
But
like
that also, I feel the same way about Collins. Like, if you're weaker than Robert Woods, if I fucking cut you too, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't need both of y'all being slow.
like a mentor type thing?
Yeah, because he kind of took over the room per se when it did, but then it's weird because Noah Brown came out of nowhere and he's not a scrub, he's not a young guy, he's a vet. So it's like if he's not the voice of the wide receiver room, but Robert Woods is, then it's kind of like, okay, I can keep Robert Woods for that reason, but like you said it, I don't need you, Nico. Like I'm not. I don't care if he was cut tomorrow. Like I would not be like, oh man, it sucks. But at the end of the day, it's like I don't know.
I think that conversation would be easier to be had if you know who the quarterback was. Well, I mean, we fucking know who the quarterback is, but just say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you got to think that CJ Stroud is used to playing with, like, you just came from Ohio State with some killer receivers, bro. You're used to fucking precision route running and speed, and Robert Woods might not give you either one of those.
Yeah, I mean, he'll give you effort.
I'll even take, if you want to negotiate, I'll accept a 50-50 rep split, though.
Yeah.
I just think Mechie needs to be on the out. Like, he should be getting reps on the outside.
Yeah. And it looks like they're not wanting to throw him out too fast because he's coming back from leukemia. You know, we said it, I think like 2 videos ago, how is his body going to handle it, you know? And he's looking like the whole year of taking off and everything has kind of helped him, where it kind of gave him that extra time to heal up and everything. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, they're talking about it. DeMeco's talking about it. You're seeing him playing. I might just have to ride it out, bro, and go with you. And it's basically like we said, it's like having another first round pick this year because he's playing this year, and you have him and CJ and Tank, and then you get into the tight ends, and I mean, of course, sadly all 3 are banged up right now. But
speaking of a sorry ass excuse for a first round pick, I had heard King and Green showed up fat again.
Yeah, it's all.
But they're giving him the excuse that he couldn't train because he had that hamstring injury. But it's like, man, really? That's what we're going with?
Bro, that soul food, bro, would be hitting hard. CJ said it.
No, because I actually thought he lost a little weight, but everybody's like, nah, he's pudgy. Like, he's not like, he's big guy in shape, but he's not conditioned to where he should be. And it's like, fuck, bro. Like, now we got to deal with you doing this now. I think that's why they brought in Fant, bro. Well, and I know you're going to hate this. From what I had heard, King and Green has not been taking first team reps at left guard. Drew Scruggs has.
I'm not going to hate that at all. I like
you are going to fucking hate that because you know who's playing center? Quisenberry. That's fucking.
Well, honestly, I mean, I kind of expected that the center position. I think there was like 2 free agents that were worth anything.
Your best case scenario in that situation is that Jared Patterson, the other rookie center we drafted, can take that spot from Quisenberry. But then, do you feel comfortable starting a rookie quarterback with 2 rookie O linemen?
If they show up, yes. If they don't, no. Because I know how bad Quisenberry is also, so it's kind of like I don't even want you protecting any part of my house or any object of life.
It's like trying to protect your Lambo from a hailstorm, but only using a tarp. It's like, no, bitch, you got to put this in the garage. Quisenberry is just a tarp.
He's so bad. Looking at tight ends, the Texans just signed former Patriots tight end Dalton Keene after a successful workout. So all that shows me is that all three tight ends that are dealing with some quote unquote injury of some sort are banged up a bit, and they're just trying to add an extra body to help
The
with
only
reps.
tight end we have that's not injury prone is Brevin Jordan, and he sucks.
Yeah.
Mason Shrek was back, and they said he was playing pretty good, but fuck, we got our hopes up on him last year, and that didn't work out. So Dalton Schultz's sensitive ass just can't be ran into, so that makes me nervous. I don't know what we're doing.
If you think about it, though, most of the time the tight ends are the ones getting hurt anyway in the NFL. So I don't know one tight end that doesn't get hurt or a drama queen. Or
I heard a stat that the Texans haven't had a tight end get 500 yards since 2016.
I mean, I believe that. Remember how?
Do you know who it was?
Probably you're not. It was that.
Now you're gonna recognize the name, but you're gonna be like, I forgot that fucker existed. You want to take a guess?
Okay, what's the stat?
500. The Texans haven't had a tight end get 500 yards since 2016. Who is it?
It was that white guy.
Oh
shit.
He's a white guy.
I was like, I can't remember his name, but
it's not Shrek.
No. Well, I'm tired of playing this game. It's CJ fucking Fedorowicz.
Oh shit, I did forget we had that.
Yeah.
Bro, exactly. He was a stud, bro. No, I was kidding. Well, you got to think about it. We had the shittiest tight ends, arguably, in the NFL for the longest. Like, every single year, I would be like, there's a free agent out there, tight end. Nah, we don't need it. Oh, amazing. You know how happy Texans fans were last year when, what's his name? I already forgot his name. Caught that touchdown in the first game. And then
OJ Howard?
Yeah, and then everybody was like, oh, I told y'all he was amazing. And then dude went non-existent for like the next 15 games.
I was going to say he had like 2 more catches for the year.
Yeah, it was just like, dude, like our tight end room has been.
No, I was kind of getting excited. I was like, oh, Dalton Schultz might get us 1,000. We might get 1,000 from the tight end. Fucking sensitive ass bitch.
Well, I'd rather him get hurt now than, name me a tight end.
Still got a little bit of that. He got that cowboy bitch still in him a little bit, so he got to come out.
Well, that's what it is. Jimmy Ward had to knock the shit out of him. He's like, hold on, bro.
Why is Cal McNair sitting front row at Monday Night Raw?
He's enjoying his money, bro.
What the fuck?
He's enjoying his stuff, bro. Just let him be, bro. He did his part for Houston. He brought us a quarterback. He brought us a defender. He's like,
boy, they say Will Anderson balling. They say he balling so hard in camp, they got to ask him to stay away from the quarterback.
Yeah, that dude is legit. And they said it. They said it. Oh, I see why he's there to get a he's there with homeboy from Modern Family. This one. But no, they said that like he wanted to play with DeMeco, and he's so happy to do it. And that shows whenever a player, I don't like people forget like all this. Oh, athletes just need to shut up and play the game. They're humans, bro. If you give them something they want, they're gonna give it 110, not just 80. That stuff. It's you see it a lot in teams and players and stuff. Like when it meshes, and that was one of those things where it was like it just felt right for both sides. Like he wanted to be here, DeMeco wanted him. I'm gonna make you happy, and let's go with it. And we talk about it with the Rockets. It feels like Cam and Ime are that connection.
You're true.
It's just a coach-player connection.
I like it. That motherfucker don't give a shit if it's hot, if it's cold. He just want to play football. He might be my favorite player, and I ain't never seen him take a snap.
I'm hyped.
I'm hyped for the defense, bro. I told you yesterday I did a 3-hour film study on DeMeco Ryans' defensive scheme, and look, this is just something I thought about. I'm not saying take this in consideration. This was just my observation and what I know about Texas football, especially linebackers. And you know that one bitch I hate a whole lot. And let me tell you why I ain't worried about. Let me tell you why I ain't worried about him and why I don't think he'll be around. So, as Texans fans, we're kind of used to like the big brute kind of linebacker, Bernardrick McKinney, Zach Cunningham, DeMeco, Cushion. They were big. You know what I'm saying? If you look at DeMeco's defense, he likes faster, maybe a little smaller, and more violent linebackers. Like, so it's like, damn, okay, well, who can do that on our team? And the reason I'm bringing that up is because we might have a new white boy hero on our defense, and it's Blake Cashman, because he's fast and he's violent. He used to be a safety, and I see him getting run. So we might have a white boy to root for on the defense.
Isn't he he's the one that picked off both quarterbacks, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did he?
Mills threw one yesterday to him, and then today CJ threw one to him, and he intercepted them both on both of them. And so you said the name, and I was like, hold on, yeah, that's him, yeah. And he's been doing really good.
I think we gave up like a 6th round.
Like, I love the
I think we gave like a 6th round pick for him.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was a late pick. I love the culture thing though. Like, nobody's safe. You're gonna earn your damn spot, and you see it on the defense. Jimmy Ward, Jalen Petrie, Derek Stingley, like all of them are like in that mode of, hey, we're gonna go out there and get this shit. And we said it last year. They were grimy. They were out there all the time just pushing the shit. And at the end of the day, I think that's something they got to build on for sure.
I think our defense is going to be stupid fast.
I mean, then you look at the league. Just look at our division. I mean, the Colts are falling apart. The running back and the owner are yelling at each other all day. He requested a trade. Tennessee, yeah, they're trash still. They don't even know what their quarterback situation is still. They got an aged receiver. And then Jacksonville, I mean, we talk about it. Not many people want to talk about it and acknowledge it, that they have a lot of holes they didn't fill in. And they lost a lot. I didn't realize how many it was until you pointed it out, and I looked at a paper, and it had like names this big of how many players they lost.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jesus, it was a lot. So, I mean,
that's why I was like, we have a fighting chance, bro. I think.
Yeah. Oh, I know we do. I'm stoked about it.
Has y'all's like shift from offense moved more now to defense of excitement?
No, I was already excited for defense.
Always been a defensive guy.
I was gonna say I know really Zach's always
less about the offense.
Like I feel like with the media, it's been CJ, receivers, Dalton Schultz, O-line, like that's what everybody's, Laramie Tunsil, but low key our defense is what we know is our bread and butter because of course our coach.
It was defense for Stingley when he picked off CJ Stroud for the pick 6, wasn't it?
Yep. And I mean,
I could talk defensive football for hours. If you don't believe me, ask Ron at the 24-hour fitness, because we did it for literally 1 hour the other day, and it was fucking fun. You'd be surprised when you run across that's a real football nerd, when the motherfucker can talk about a cover 6 scheme that the Texans are going to use as a base. It's like, whoa, you know those words too? I like you.
I'm not playing Madden. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I was kidding.
It was Ron.
The black dude always be wearing a hat.
Oh, I know. I'm fucking.
That fool played corner at Kansas State, I think.
Yeah, he told me he played in college.
I'm hyping. Stingley, Petrie, Ward, keep that shit up. Anderson, Toa. All of y'all, keep that shit up, man.
Malik Collins, the most underrated Texan there is.
And keep signing depth, Nick. You're doing your shit, bro. Signing O lineman depth. We need it. You never know in football.
I wonder why they didn't sign Ronald Darby.
They say he sucked. No, I was kidding. I don't know. I didn't check.
I mean, he was coming off injury.
I think they were working him out.
I think he ended up signing with somebody. Like, he had an interview. I think he went to interview with somebody else. And then when old dipshit for the Dolphins got hurt, I think he went over there to interview there too.
Did he sign with Denver?
No,
who
he came
was
from
on.
Denver. Yeah, that's where he's on.
Yeah, I think he's still available though.
Would you take another corner?
More like, well, I don't know, man. We got a lot of cornerbacks with.
That's what I was thinking.
Zach's gonna say, but you can never have too many corners.
I feel that. Well, it depends because I think some of them should be able to play safety and corner. So there should be a couple guys on the team who could play either or. So I guess we have that Desmond King.
Desmond King, you got Griffin that signed also.
I already want to cut Winovich, like get him off the team and get another pass rusher.
Yeah.
Like if we were playing Madden, I'd cut him already.
Bye. Yeah.
At least we still got Christian Kirk.
Not for long.
Well, as the weeks go on, as the heat intensifies, you'll truly learn on the Texans who is meant for that starting spot and who's not. There's a lot of they're cutting and trimming as we go along. Of course, every team is, but hopefully injuries stay away from this. Hopefully it stays away from preseason. Hopefully we get a solidified number one in a lot of positions going forward, so we can start seeing the ones and the twos and the threes and getting that chemistry and nucleus together. But Houston,
fuck you, Amari Rodgers.
Yeah, this dude, crybaby. But that being said, Houston, stay hydrated. It's a hot one. We'll keep bringing you Texans news as it comes in. It's going to be slow because we're barely getting started, but it's going to start up. We got I believe the first preseason's Thursday in August, right? First Thursday of August.
Yeah.
And the Patriots.
The 10th, the Patriots.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's coming in fast. A lot of stuff's going to be coming up. Make sure y'all follow us at the SLG Network on Facebook. We got you covered in all breaking news. Make sure you follow us, like, subscribe right here on YouTube. We got you covered on all Houston, Astros, Rockets, Texans, anything else. That being said, Houston, stay hydrated. We're done. We out of here.
How much I'm working for this? I swear my dreams are too important.